Good morning everyone, my name is Mark Lawrence A. Peralta and today we will be tackling about the cultural heritage of the Philippines and the different examples of it. We will start now.
What is cultural heritage? Cultural heritage is an expression of ways of living developed by a community and passed on from generation to generation, including customs, practices, places, objects, and artistic expressions and values. And now, we will tackling about the different cultural heritage in the Philippines. First one is the Tubataha Reef Natural Park. Association of Southeast Asian Nation, ASEAN, Heritage Park 2015. United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, World Heritage Site, 1993. Tubataha is every diver's heaven. It is, after all, right smack in the center of the Coral Triangle, the global center of marine biodiversity. Housed in almost 100,000 hectares of reef ecosystem are over 350 species of coral, almost 500 species of fish, and various kinds of whales, dolphins, sharks, and turtles. It also protects one of the few remaining colonies of breeding seabirds. It was the first ever national marine park to be declared in the country after it was established in 1988 by former President Corazon Aquino. The Tubataha Natural Park, also known as the Tubataha Reef Natural Park, is protected area of the Philippines, located in the middle of the Sulu Sea. Pawai Church and other Baroque churches. First one is the Pawai Church, Church of San Agustin, Pawai, Ilocos Norte. Church of San Agustin or Pawai Church is known for its extravagant coral block buttress and ornate stone finials and is among the 5 examples of tangible cultural heritage in the Philippines. The construction of this World Heritage Site began in 1604 and was completed in 1710. Its coral stone bell tower, standing at some distance from the church, was finished in the second half of the 18th century. For your information, Philippine bell towers were constructed at a distance from the main church structure to avoid its falling on the church during earthquakes. Pawai Church bell tower was said to have been used as a Filipino watchtower during the 1898 uprising against the Spaniards. Church of San Agustin in Manila, Intramuros, Manila. Like the other Baroque churches that are cultural heritage sites in the Philippines, San Agustin Church in Intramuros, Manila exhibit its remarkable features, such as retablos, or also known as altars, of high Baroque style and wall buttress, separating crypto-collateral chapels. What makes this World Heritage Site unique is its ceiling paintings in Trompe l'oeil style. The UNESCO World Heritage Site, San Agustin Church, built between 1587 and 1606, is considered the oldest and longest standing church in the country. The church was the only structure left intact in Intramuros during World War II. Church of Santo Tomas de Villanueva, Miagao, Iloilo. One of the UNESCO heritage sites in the Philippines is the Church of Santo Tomas de Villanueva in Miagao. It is among the best examples of the fortress Baroque style in the country. Built of local yellow-orange sandstone, the church stands on the highest elevation of the town and was completed in 1797. The church withstood typhoons and earthquakes and was burned twice. First was during the Revolution against Spain in 1898, and the second was during the Philippine-American War. Filipino masters carvers incise the church's entire surface. The Church of Santo Tomas de Villanueva is one of the best examples of fusion of Western Baroque style embellished with Filipino folk motifs. With that being said, it is not surprising why this church is among the UNESCO World Heritage Sites, Philippines. Church of Nuestra Senora de la Assuncion, Santa Maria, Ilocos Sur, built in 1765. The Church of Nuestra Senora de la Assuncion exhibits a monumental brick facade and reinforced walls to protect it against earthquake. Its appearance evokes a Mediterranean hill town, the only example of such in the Philippines. Its key feature includes an 85-step stairways that leads to a carving of the Virgin Mary atop a tree, and a bell tower which was added in 1810. The power and simplicity of its geometric forms and its location makes this UNESCO World Heritage Site Philippines an outstanding example of peripheral Baroque architecture. Mount Apo Natural Park, ASEAN Heritage Park, 1992. Mount Apo, also known locally as Apo Sandawa, is a large sulfuric dormant stratovolcano on the island of Mindanao, Philippines. With an elevation of 2,954 meters above sea level, it is the highest mountain in the Philippine archipelago and 24th highest peak of an island on Earth. Rice terraces of Philippine Cordilleras. UNESCO World Heritage Site, 1995. The Ifogaos are probably the best engineers in the world, and the rice terraces located in the remote areas of Cordillera mountain range prove this. This unique fields highlights the innovation of the early Filipinos who have lived as far back as 2 millennia, all carved by hand. The terraces mimic the structure of the stairs to maximize the otherwise steep slopes and develop an intricate irrigation system, harvesting water from the forest, in the mountain tops, and into the cascading rice fields. The rice terraces, often mistakenly called Hagdan Palayan, are locally known as Payao or Payao. The historic town of Vigan. UNESCO World Heritage Site, 1999. Vigan is the city in the Philippines, on the west coast of Luzon Island. It's known for its preserved Spanish colonial and Asian architecture. Calle Crisologo dominates the Mestizo district with its cobblestone street, malecon, horse-drawn carriage, and rustic mansion. Near white Baroque Vigan Cathedral are Plaza Salcedo offering fountain light shows, and Plaza Burgos, known for its street food stalls. Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park. UNESCO World Heritage Site, 1999. The world's longest underground river can be found in our own backyard in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. Aside from eye-catching rock formations and limestone walls, the complex cave system unique feature is that it emerged directly into the sea. This allows the bottom part of the water to be influenced by tides, a rare natural phenomenon. It also houses the Palawan Moist Forest, which, according to the Worldwide Fund for Nature, is the largest and most valuable limestone forest in Asia.
Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy and learn a lot from my reporting.